Okay, I join. Okay. Hope now we are good to go. So let's go. Let's go to this side. We open, then we are going to put the indicator. So what I was trying to tell you how to add indicator. Let me get my pen here. I get my pen here. Where? Okay. So in your phone, you come here down where we have this two dots or two lines. Okay. So when you click there, you will see the word indicators. Okay, I'm trying to show you how to add the indicator. Okay, but I need to first remove one. They cannot allow you to have more than two indicators. Okay, who is that? Please, microphone off, guys. Mute your microphone. Make sure your microphones are off. Okay. So they allow you to have only two indicators. Okay. Make sure before you add the second one, you have one here, and come on this dot down here, then click on indicators and you search. But me, I have it on favorites. If you don't have it on favorites, then you search here, you write the name of indicator. Okay, but for me, I have it on my favorites. So this is what I'm talking about. It is called Stochastic RSI. So I click it once, it will show me added. So after showing me added, and that is how it will be looking like on my screen. Okay, that is how it will be looking like. So let us start with the smart money concept, and we look at its settings. So you just click on the name of indicator here, and it will bring these buttons. So for you, you will choose the one in between, which is showing us the setting button. So we click and open. I think there is a challenge. These things are refusing. Okay, we are here now. So the settings that we need to focus at, they are here. The colors are important, but if you don't know how to identify them, they will not be important to you. So you must put color and you know what it represents. Now if you choose blue like here, and you must read this word, it is showing bullish. That means wherever you see the blue on your chart, it will be representing what? Bullish. Now here we have the bearish structure and the color is red. Okay, it means if I see a block of red, it will be representing what? It will be representing bearish. That's what you need to know. I can choose any other color, but as long as I know the color, what it represents, okay, any color can work as long as you know what the color is representing. So we need to tick here on swing internal structure. Okay, then we scroll down, we come here on internal label size, we choose normal. Here on swing structure, show swing structure, we put a tick. And we are coming on the colors again. The colors, I have gray and orange. So when you open them, you will see that opacity, the opacity, their opacity down here, it is 100%. 100%. For the case of structure colors, if you see this word structure in front, those colors should be having opacity of 100. All together. Then we scroll down. We tick here show swing structure. Then we choose the colors here. Again, swing label size. We choose what we call normal. All together. We choose normal. And we scroll down. We come here on internal order blocks. Internal order blocks, swing order blocks. We have 2 order blocks there. We must be having 5, 5. Okay? 5, 5. And we keep on. We come to this step now. We have 4 colors in place. But the main important is this word. The word you are seeing here, this side. It is the important one. The color doesn't matter. What matter is the word. So here, green is representing internal bullish order block. Green. It is representing internal bullish order block. All together. Then we have a red here as well. It is also representing bear. If we talk about bear, it means market, we expect market to drop. Are we getting the point? So then here we have bullish OB. Bullish OB. As long as you hear the word bullish, it means the market, we expect it to move up. The color is sky blue. Okay? Then we have yellow, which represents bearish. Okay, let's go. And their opacity, their opacity, we open it. Their opacity must be ranging to 50, from 50 to 60. Their opacity. For the case of internal order blocks and bullish and bearish, they must be having opacity ranging from 50 to 60. Okay? And we scroll down. We come here on label size. Label size. We choose normal. We choose normal. Then we scroll down slowly. We take auto thresholds, then and the fair value gaps. They must be having what? Ticks. Are we getting the point? Now we come to this point here. This one are for fair value gaps. Fair value gaps. You choose your colors that you want. And the reason why most of you, your fair value gaps are very, very short, it's because you don't have the extended numbers here. Numbers here, it must be more than 50. If you leave there 1, then your order blocks for fair value gaps, you'll find them as short as like that. You get a point? So you have to increase the number here such that your fair value gaps can extend at least at some distance. Okay? Then we scroll down. We tick here on daily. Okay? We put tick. The colors should remain. Then again, we must tick the premium discount zones. So you can choose your colors as well, and you can put them at 100 as opacity. Okay? Then we tick the last one, which is input in status line. and we are done. From there, we click the three dots here and save as default and OK, and we are done. So your settings must be in that status, and your chart must be looking like this that you are seeing here. Now we are done with the settings for smart money concept. So let us click on RSI and we open again. So on RSI we are under inputs, okay. K and D, make them 3. K and D. RSI lengths, stochastic lengths, make them 14. Okay, make them 14. And here we have close, and here you choose chart. Here tick, and here tick. So from there we go for the side of designing. We click here the style. Click the style. Okay, click the style. So from there, what we do, we are going to design. Okay, here we have K, and we are going to choose blue. Here we have D, we are going to choose orange. I told you the colors doesn't matter. What matters, it is what the color is representing. Are we together? What matters, it is what the color is representing. I think we are together. Okay? So K and D, they are the lines that you normally see them moving like this. Those are the lines we are marking now. So we all know that the blue one is always the signal line. It is always the one which is in front. It is always the one which is in front. I can show you. I can show you here. This is what I'm talking about. These two lines here that are moving. We have orange and blue. The blue is always in front, if you can observe well. So the signal line will follow after blue has decided. Are we together? So we go back to settings, and these are the lines we are talking about. So we can increase. Yeah, we can increase. When you click on it, you can even increase the thickness. You can make it dotted and make sure the opacity is at 100. So I normally use the second one on K, then third one on D. Okay, then from there I come here, upper band. Upper band, we call it over both region. Over both region, it is the upper band. We normally make it 80. Okay, we normally make it 80. So we have middle band. Middle band is 50. Middle band is 50. And the color, you can choose the color you want. And we have lower band. The lower band is 20, and it is green one. Okay, then we have background. We must tick it, and we tick this, the rest one, labels and values. We put a tick, and we click the other 3 dots and save as default, then click OK. Your chart must be looking like this. Okay, so what we need to understand is here, these lines that you are seeing on our chart that are moving in zigzag way, those are the signal lines we are talking about. We said the blue one will always detect as faster as possible. Then the orange line will follow. Hope we are together. The orange will follow. Okay? Now, the red line which is at the top represents over both region. If you find this moving average is there, automatically know that the coin is in overbought region. I believe you know what is the overbought means. Okay? Then down here we have a green line which represents the oversold region. Ladies and gentlemen, we normally buy when these lines are in oversold region, not overbought region. In overbought, we are looking forward to short the market. In oversold, we are looking forward to long the market or to buy. And they must be sharp, pointing up. Altogether, they must be sharp, pointing up, as I'm going to show you. We said our lesson today is smart money versus the RSI. We want to identify whether when the smart money is saying we buy, is also RSI saying we buy or what? We get the point. That's why we are here. And I'm going to do this such that we can get a clear image. Okay, like that. Okay, now we are here. We are here and we are on 4 hours time frame. Okay, we are on 4 hours time frame. Okay, now I want us to draw the vertical lines. First of all, here market was in oversold. Let me change the color. I make it blue. That vertical line blue, where it is, the market was in oversold. But don't forget that at times these lines are lagging. The indicators we are using are lagging. That's why you need more confirmation. Yeah? Don't driven by fake outs. At times they are lagging or they are lying. You must get 2 confirmations before you enter the market. Are we together? Don't just see, they told us whenever the lines are down here we buy. No. Put another indicator or consider your supports and resistance. Are they also talking the same? Okay? Because at times the market can be in oversold, overbought, and the indicator here is telling you to buy. Yet the market is too high. So we need to be very, very careful. We must also first identify the trend on the chart. Trend. What is the trend on the chart? If the trend is down trend, then we are looking forward to see how we can trade in a downtrend. We are looking forward on how we can trade in uptrend. The indicators must be talking the same language. If it is buy, we must buy. If it is sell, all indicators must be saying sell, sell, sell. I think let me go to this list. It's where we had this coin that had many signals. Okay, this one. I think I shared with you this yesterday. Asking you where you could buy from. Now, let us consider number 1. For those who say the number 1 we are buying, and I'm going to draw the line. Yesterday, people were saying we buy at the number 1. Okay, now, here, at this point here, it's where the market is in oversold region. Can we all agree? Can we all agree? Can I see the reaction?
Yes.
So, at this point here, market is coming from oversold region. Then on chart, using smart money, the market is testing the sky blue block. Can we identify that? Where I have circled here, the market is testing this sky blue line, and the sky blue line or block was created here. The reason why it was created, it is because of this impulsive move that we are seeing. After that raise, that's when they created the block. Are we together? That's when they created the block here. But for you, what you need to do is to wait for the market to come back in the same block and you trade. Am I clear to you? We have to wait this market to come back in the same block and we trade. Is that one also very hard? Can you fail to identify that? That's why I told you patience. At times you can see a trade, it has formed a block, but it is not yet tested it. Then wait. Why are you rushing? I can check for like 10 coins. Check 10 coins. Even though I share signals, you also go and check them. If you see that you don't qualify to trade them, then ignore them. That's why we share knowledge for you to be independent. Decide at your own, not waiting for me to decide for you. For us, it is to give you knowledge. Even that times, I may risk. And I say, you know what? I have my command here. I can buy more margin calls. Let me buy. But in actual sense, for you, you couldn't buy. Are we getting the point? For you, you couldn't buy. Me, I have risked. I have my command that I trust it can cover the margin calls. But for you, don't have it. What can you do? Wait for the market to do what you want. Don't risk. So it doesn't mean that whenever I share a signal, you trade. No. Have your own knowledge. Go and check the signals I shared. Do you qualify to trade according to the knowledge you have? I told you I may risk and I buy high. But doesn't mean you also buy high. No. You can say, you know what? This coin is a bit high. Let me wait for it to drop at this point. For you don't have money for margin calls, then that market will drop to that area. Are we together? Then you buy from there when you are safe. Without even buying any margin call, you can survive. But if you risk because they have shared signal, you trade because you must have your final decision in your head. Final decision, and why? Why have you decided to trade it? If you can be able to raise the reasons why, then you can always go to chart and trade. And signals are always there 24/7. It's rare to go on chart and fail to identify any signal. It's rare. That's why at 8 a.m. we normally have signals. Because coins are many, we check. If this one doesn't qualify, we go to another one and check. If this one qualifies, then we go with that. Are we together? So, ladies and gentlemen, comparing the RSI and smart money concept, at this point, we were supposed to trade. Now, someone may ask, where is my target? Yes, I have seen where to trade from, but which percentage can I take? Now, I want you always look at the highest point. After forming the block, where did the market go? It is here. Are we all agree? Market moved all the way from here up to this point. Then it came back. Now, after coming back, you entered at this point. The take profit must be at where the market is coming from. Is that one also hard? The take profit must be at where the market was coming from. Hey, which language can I use such that you understand it better? Because I don't want you to suffer. While the market is here for you, the signals are there all the time, but you don't have eyes. Now, that was 10%. That was 10%. But you know, when we share the signal of 10%, most of you fear it. You say, oh, you know those signals of 10%. They can take longer to get out. My dear friend, if you can be able to find it for yourself, my dear friend, you can trade it. It's because someone had shared it. But if it was you getting it, you could trade it. And that's why we are here. To gain the knowledge. And we become expert. No need to wait for someone to share a signal. Yet you have your trading view here. You get the point? Don't mind about echo. Are you not hearing? I'm on laptop, I'm on phone. Laptop is recording to the it is recording on YouTube channel. And I'm using phone to teach. You get the point? That's why you are hearing a small echo. But don't mind about it. It is not too much. Not so? It is not too much. So, let's go to the point number 2. Where it is not necessary, don't trade. Even though I have shared a signal, but you can see that, oh, according to your understanding, the coin is high, don't trade. Are we together? Don't trade. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we can be having the same capital, but different results. Why? The decision making is very different. For you can decide to risk your 500, me I can decide to risk my 100. Yet we have the same capital. But according to the situation I'm seeing in the market, I can decide to use any amount. According to the what? To the situation. I told you there is time when you can even risk 100% according to what you are seeing. But at times you can say, oh, you know what? This coin is high. I will not risk my money. Instead, I will put on $50. Yes, you are sure that it is high. But because you are poor and you need money, you decide to risk your small money. And it will spend there 2 weeks. Hey, you wanted $2, but you spend there $2. You spend there 2 weeks waiting for $2. But unfortunately, you cannot spend 2 weeks when you are in profit. It hurts. After doing your analysis, you have seen that the coin can give you 50%. But for you waiting for it for 2 weeks to get 2%, 50%, it becomes tug of war. You cannot wait. But when you are in floating loss, you can wait 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months. You are waiting. You wanted 2%, giving you $2, and now you are floating for some good months. But now, after doing your analysis, you have seen that the coin can give you 50%, and you cannot wait for 2 weeks to collect that 50%. That is the challenge that we have. Okay, there we go. Let's go to the next step. Now, when you look at this point here, then I'm going to draw another line here such that we can understand more. When you look at the point here, market was in oversold. Yes, market was in oversold. Well and good. What was happening on the chart? We need to ask ourselves before we enter. What was happening on the chart? Market was retracing back. Can we be able to see that? Though we had a broker to retest. Can you be able to identify that the green block was still valid? We tested the sky blue block, but we never tested the block which is in green color. Can you identify that? But now, this is what I was telling you. Now, considering my indicators, I will come and measure what is the distance from here, where I'm going to enter from. What is the distance coming back to the broker? Because I know it will be one day, one time, this market will come back in the broker, because the block is still valid. It was created here. Can we be able to identify that? That is where the block was created from. But the stochastic here, they are coming from the oversold region and they are telling us to buy. Are we together? Therefore, I will compare the distance from my entry to the block. If I see that the distance is very small, my money can cover up the drop, I can enter this trade. Because that block is near, my stochastic is telling me to buy, and when I come to chart, I can simply identify the change of character there, then knowing that this market was trying to chase this level. Are we all seeing this level? In yellow color, it is the supply level. So from down here, market is chasing the yellow color to supply. It may take time, but trust me, the market will go and supply the yellow color or the yellow block. Are we seeing the reason now? But for you here, you may decide not to trade. It is your right, according to what you have seen. For you, your heart is telling you, don't trade because market is high and no sign. You are waiting for market to come back to the block and you trade. Well and good. You are waiting for the market to come back to the block. It is your strategy. Don't worry. And don't blame me by entering at this point. Don't blame. I have a reasons as well. But for you, focus on your strategy. If you don't see what you want, don't trade. Coins are many. Check another one. You will find it making it and you trade it. Are we together? So that is the reason why we always make different results. We make different money using the same capital. Don't ask why. I have the same capital that you have, but I'm not making money. Yes, there are many reasons why you are not making money. I'm making money. Final decision. And how are you committed to this business? Do you treat it as a business or you treat it as a side hustle? Meaning, if you are treating it as a side hustle, meaning you have somewhere where you normally focus. This one comes as a by the way. And for me, I'm treating it as the best business ever. And I'm always on it. Why can I fail to make money than you? You get the point? So, my dear friend, we can be given the same capital, but we can fail to make the same profits. Trust me, according how you understand things. But me, I'm here today to give you the final touches that you can always consider before you enter the market. Don't force yourself to trade if you are not seeing what you want. You get the point? And I have given you the reasons why, where I can decide to trade or not. If I see the distance from where my entry is to the block is very far, I don't trade. Okay? Let us go. I draw another one. I draw another one here where the market is in oversold again. Here. Now, when you look at this point here, I want us to use the little knowledge we have. Market has tested the yellow line. The market has supplied, and it is high time to drop. Are we together? It is high time for the market to do what? To drop. Whenever we test this yellow and red block that you are seeing, market will always drop. Market will always do what? Drop. Now, you have seen that we are going to drop. Well and good. Here at yellow. My dear friend, after seeing a sign of dropping, you have your small targets. Where the market was coming from to touch the yellow, it is here, it is this point. That was your target number 1. Target number 3, you could target the block which was valid. And now the question we are asking ourselves, could you trade here and targeting what? The target was to hit the yellow line, the yellow block. And we have tested it. It is time to drop. Could you trade here? Though the RSIs are telling us to trade? No. I couldn't trade. Because when you look at the trend even, it had already changed. When you draw the line like this, you see? This point is below the line. You couldn't trade. Unless otherwise. But you couldn't trade. That is the fact. It was time for the market to drop. Though the RSIs was telling us to trade, though you could be lucky and trade and get your 3%, but you were risking. Trust me. At this point, though the market made over 9%, but you were risking. Are we getting a point? The RSI was coming from the oversold region. Yes, well and good. But according to the smart money, it was time for market to drop. I think we are together on that.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Now, let's go to the next part. We agreed that we couldn't trade here. We couldn't trade there. So we go to the next point. Here, market was coming from oversold region. Yes, here. You Karai, why can't you go here where I want you? Okay. At that point, market was coming from oversold region. Market was coming from oversold region. Yes. According to Stochastic. Yes. But what was happening on smart money? Smart money had created a bearish block which is red and showing the market rejecting it. I don't know whether you are seeing the market rejecting the line. Let me try to zoom out for you to see it well. At line number 3, where I have 3, market came back into the region and dropped. Can we see that? This was the good rejection for you to short the market after creating the block. We had a good rejection. So, it was time for the market to drop. Though, after good drop, and we can all understand, if the market was testing the previous low, which was here, it was its target. We all know that after breaking the low, we come back and we retest it. Now this was what was happening. I don't know whether you are getting it. Let me draw for you. It is like this. From here we break. After breaking this line, we come back and do what? And we retest. After retesting, we drop. Are you getting the logic here? Meaning here, Stochastic was telling you that it is time for market first to go back and test this area and drop down. Only the wise one could trade. Only the wise one could trade. But again, considering to the risk management, you could trade. Why? The block was near by your entry, whereby you know that the mission all the way from above, it is to hit this line, to hit that block, because it is still valid. So I could also consider the distance there. You see, distance from there to block is just 4%. Those are only just 2 margin calls or 1 margin call. You can see, trade where you see that the risk is small. But you find someone trading when we consider where the block is, where the target is, it is over 40% down. Do you have that money to cover that 40%? We better wait for the market to make what we want. Okay? Yes. Now, at this point again, we mark here as well, where the market was coming from oversold. Again, you could look at the previous low, and here it was another low, whereby you were expecting the market to move up again a bit, then to drop. Meaning, at that point, it's where the lower low was. You could use the same knowledge that you used here. Since the market is almost hitting the level that we want, you could trade, my dear friend, because you are nearby the block. Even though the market is not going to your direction, but it will drop, it will buy your 1 margin call, it will raise, and you get out. You get the point? And finally, we have this point at number 2. Market was also coming from oversold region at Stochastic. And this time, market was testing our block, which was valid. Now, if I may ask, where is your target? Hey, where is your target? We said the cause. Where is the cause of that drop? We have 2 causes. We have 2 causes here. We have the major cause and we have the minor cause. This is the major at 3 that caused the market to drop. And down here on lower high, it is another cause here. So you have 2 targets of take profits. Now, if we consider the minor cause, we could take like, let me measure, entering at this point, we could take 70%. 9%. Considering the minor cause, akatale kavaawo okudropinga to that block, where the market started from to drop, to touch the block, where it was coming from, it is the first target. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the second target could be here, at the top here, where the market started from, where we have our bearish block. Because just, from block of bullish, we have to go to the block of bearish. Now, that is what you see here. We started to drop all the way from here to the block, then going back to the block. Can you see that the mission was successful? But how long will you wait? Hey, we can see. Let me show you. How long? Hey, where is the other let us here. We touched the block, and now up to here. Here, it's where we touched the what? This was 6 days.
6 days.
6 days. You get a point? Can you be able to wait for 6 days and you take 27%? Can you be able to wait for 6 days and you take 27%? If no, then take your 70% down at the first level. You get a point? Patience. Even though when we are taking profit, it is needed. Let us not apply it on floating while waiting for market to come back or to do what? To recover. You can also wait when you are targeting your good profit. You get a point? So, the money that I can risk to trade here, it is not the same money that I can risk to trade here. Who is agreeing with me? The money that I can risk to trade at number 1, it is not the same money I can risk to trade at number 2. Do you know the reason why? If you can know the reason why, then you are in the right place and you are in a position to make more money than the one you have been making. So don't ask me, why are you putting 100 at number 1 and why are you putting 500 at number 2? According to what I'm seeing on the chart. Are we clear? At times you can say, no, I'm going to risk my 50%. Because what I'm seeing on the chart is better than number 1 here. At number 1, I'm risking $100. At number 2, I'm putting my 500 there. I think you can be able to identify the reasons. Are we getting the point? So, don't always ask anyone, why are you making too much money than me, yet we have the same capital? Your decision are not the same. And the time you are giving the business is not the same. Someone is spending the whole day on the chart looking for signal to trade. For you are doing other things. And you will look at the chart in the evening while people have removed all the money and the market is dropping. And for you, it's when you are going to the market and trade. You get the point? We must trade when others are trading. We must trade when others are trading. Okay? Now, considering to number 6. Considering to number 6 to trade. Are we all seeing the number 6? The number 6 is having a block. But when you observe well on number 2, at number 2 we also have a block. Are you seeing it there?
Yes, coach.
At number 2 we have another block which is valid. It is inside the block. And my dear friend, when we are talking about smart money, every broker count. Every block counts. Don't skip it. Even though we have another block inside number 2. This was the block, but inside it at number 2 we have another block. That means the number 6 was coming back to test this block which is inside. That is the reason why yesterday we said that we could trade at number 6 because the point is nearby the block. You can see the distance it can be even. The distance is just 2%. Can you fail to fraud 2%? You cannot. You can accept trade without margin call there, expecting market to come back and first drop 2% to hit the block, and you move up. And now at that point, our target could be this point here. Okay? That is the point. Okay? That could be the target. But I'm talking to this one who never traded as a swing trader. Because a swing trader for him is still in waiting for 27%. For you, at this point, you get out, you enter again here, you get out, you enter again at 5, you get out. Are we getting a point? But the one who traded as a swing trader is still waiting for 27% at once. Are we together? So here I'm talking to someone who decided to keep taking small profit and getting again after getting where to enter from. So at that point, you could look at the percentage, which is 6%. At that point, you could get out. Because the stochastic are curving as well, coming from oversold region, promising you some good movement. And indeed, it was there. All together. So now we could see the market raising all the way from 6 up to this point and coming back to number 5. By coming back to number 5, we have this block and we call it the fair value gap. Fair value gap works as a block. Whenever you see market coming back to test it, you just respect it and trade. At number 5, we could trade because the number 6 block was still valid, and at the top of the valid block, we have the fair value gap block, which is fantastic. We have 2 blocks valid at the same point. And in most cases, it is rare for this market to pass through the fair value gap to test the block which is down. No, it is rare. So you must take a chance to trade at number 5 because of the fair value gap. Targeting where the market was coming from, I think it could be around 4 to 5% from there. It is also 7%, around 6%. Are we together? But the main target was here at number 4. That was the main target. Are we together? Now from there, at number 4, we are looking forward to see the rejections and we short the market. Or else, we break this block and we take it away. If we fail to break it, and you see the rejection around here, the market will drop, going back to these blocks, down here, because some are still valid, and we need to come back and test them. Are we together? Unless you have questions. Me, I'm done. Can you fail to combine the 2 indicators and you trade? You must trade where it is necessary. Can I have questions?
Coach, I have a question, please. Coach, I have a question, please.
Ask.
Okay. You know, it might sound stupid, a stupid question actually. You know where you said at number 1 you $100, and then number 2 maybe you commit 500, and you said we should be able to know why. Can you just please just
you don't know why.
Say why?
Okay, let me repeat for you. We say
Some
that
people are
number one, okay, let me
private
repeat
chatting
for you
me
and I give you
to
the
ask.
reason. At number one here, I said I can definitely put my 100 only. And I said that number two, I can put my $500. The reason is here. At number one here, I was not 100% sure whether the market will go up, whether it will drop. But the biggest percentage was the market to drop, and the drop was 12%. Now, the balance, which was if we get 500 minus 100, the balance is 400. So I could use the 400 to buy margin calls. Are you getting me now? But on 50, on number two here, I don't need to buy margin calls. I'm using my money. Because the market was testing the block for the first time. That is reason number one. My stochastic was coming from oversold region, number two. And my discount level was within the area, reason number three.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And automatically, I could put my 500 here, then here, I put my 100. Are you now clear?
Yeah. Yes, correct. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You see, she copied me.
Again, copying. No copying. In the comment section, I cannot see any question, guys. I'm not seeing any question. Someone was saying respecting the market trend. Yes, my dear friend Anson, we have to respect the trend. Since it was a downtrend and uptrend, we have to see where to trade from, okay? Alongside our indicators, alongside our support and resistance, we must win. But if you chase trading without any reason why you entered the trade, then you will be finished. Hey, you will accept to fraud.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Loz?
Thank you, Coach. Thank you very much. I understood you very well.
Yeah.
But I have a question for the case of the bearish block. Should it also tested be once so that to be valid, or it can repeat?
No, we respect when it is testing for the first time, like at number 4 now, because at number 3 now here, let me try to zoom and let me first remove the RSI. Now when you observe at number 3 very well, the block was formed here, but you can see this candle coming back in the same area and again followed by the rejection candle. You get a point, or what we call the bearish candle. You get a point. So the wise one here could do, they could short the market, but the best point to short the market is at number 4. You get a point. So if the market drop and again come back in the same area, we don't short at number 5 here. No way. We must short the market when the market is testing for the first time at number 4. Are we clear?
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much.
And we must identify the rejection candles followed by the bearish one. Okay? That's when you trade.
Yes.
You don't just need to trade after touching immediately. You say, that's what they told us, let us short. No. Wait for the rejection candle. It may be this plus, it may be this pin bar like this. Any candle that is representing rejection, it can help you to enter the market. Then immediately after confirming that rejection, wait for the next candle, which is red and very big. That is enough for you to enter the short market. Together?
My answer was correct.
Thank you.
Yes, your
So
answer was correct.
even for the bullish candle, we have to wait for the rejection candle.
Rejection candle after bullish. Rejection candle, then confirmation, big bearish candle. So we wait for the two candles, important two candles. Okay? Maybe I'll show
Yes,
you one.
sir.
Let me show you one. Don't suffer. Let me show you one here. I have one. Okay, which was that coin? Let me see. Bitcoin. Where are you, Bitcoin? I want to show you the rejection candle and how it can happen. Okay, now this is it. Maybe okay. Let me keep it. Okay, now I want you to look at this point. Let me zoom it very well. Ooh. Fast wait. You fast wait. Can you be able to see this? What's wrong with you? Go away.
Yes.
This one is a rejection candle. Are you seeing the next candle?
Yes.
It is a big red. You get the point? So, you can see the line here. It was my resistance line. You get the point? Here, market rejected the area. And we short the market there. Here, market rejected the area. Again, confirmation. We short the market. As long as those rejections are happening at the resistance level, don't find them anywhere and you feel like, oh, they told us those are rejection candles. Let me enter. No way. They must be at the rejection, at the resistance level or support level. Now, you look at this. Let me show you one. Not every pin bar will work for you. Not every doji will work for you. It must happen at the support level or resistance level. Hope I'm done with you. Hey, I wanted to show you the one rejection.
Oh, you've passed one. You've passed a nice one.
Now, what is this one showing? This one is for what? Are you seeing that? It is for what? Nothing it is representing. Because the market is not at the peak, and again it is not down at the bottom. That is nothing. It cannot help you. Are we together? So you shouldn't find it anyway and you feel like, oh, I have to trade here. No. It must be happening at the support level or resistance level. Now look at this as well. Karabe kako. This one. This is a hanging man. Or what we call the hammer. It is happening in not necessary area. There is no support here. There is no resistance here. It is for what? Now, if you look from there and you feel like whenever you see it, you trade, you are finished. Hey, what else? Are we not done? Are we not done? I expect Bitcoin to give us 2%.
Thank you very much.
Yes, from where it is going up. That is what we expect after forming the change of character. So we expect market to react positively very and very soon. Otherwise, allow me to stop from here. I love you so much.
Please, Coach,
Thank you for
Coach, please,
one more question.
No. Yes, please. Can you just share the RSI values? Just so that we can.
RSI values? No, I will take a short screen and I share.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So, thank you for attending. And let us go and practice.
You.
And we make money, nothing else. We are here to make money, nothing else. Okay? Let us meet in the next class. I believe in the evening we're gonna have another class. Allow me to wish you the best. May God bless you abundantly and stay blessed.
Thank you. Thank you.